Hello Leo, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. This is a general life reading for your sign. If you want to stay on for the love reading, that will be following afterwards. There is a timestamp below if you want to jump ahead. But this, I've already shuffled and laid out the cards for this reading. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that does help to, move the videos around YouTube. All right, so now just a few quick points with regards to astrology for your sign. I do feel there will be a couple of things which will bring in certain things for you. On the 18th of Jan, we have Uranus moving direct in Taurus. Now, Taurus is at an angle to your sign, so that's going to stimulate something for you. And so Uranus is expect the unexpected, and when it goes direct, possibly something that has been on hold or something that has been waiting to occur will start to move forward. But something also unexpected or unusual could occur at that time as well, and that just follows straight after the full moon, which is on the 17th. Then on the 29th of Jan, we have Venus going direct. Venus is retrograde currently, and this is always going within, and especially when it comes to relationships or monetary affairs. It's like a review period that goes on. You go over ground you've already covered. So you're in that currently. And on the 29th of Jan, Venus goes direct, and she forms a very harmonious angle with Uranus sitting in Taurus. So I feel that something also could come in, something nice for you around about that time. Then we also have coming up the full moon on the 16th of February, and that will be in your sign. It will be in Leo at 27 degrees. And just prior to that, Venus conjunct Mars, and that will be on the 13th. And Venus conjunct Mars doesn't happen very often. It's happening in Capricorn. It's quite a big deal. So that will be on the 13th, and immediately after that, full moon on the 16th in Leo. So I feel something nice coming in for you there as well. All right, so we have got relationship energy here and other aspirations which you are working on currently. So I'm going to start with this, the 7th house, which is your house of relationships. So this can be a love relationship. It's normally the graduating from a love affair to a committed relationship. So this can be marriage and engagement, or it could be just a commitment between you and another in a love affair or a love marriage or a love partnership. But it can also be a business partnership coming in with the 7th house. So any kind of partnership. It could also be some other close personal relationship that you have in your life at the moment. So it could be a very good friend or somebody very close to you at this time. So it's all about that. It's how you relate to others and the awareness around matters pertaining to that. It can also be about obviously balancing things, because the 7th house is the Libra house, but it's also about matters to do with the lower courts. So this could be some legal issue as well, maybe coming up. Now, you have got Saturn return at the bottom, and at the top you've got Butterfly Maiden to do with transformation. So Saturn return is quite a big card. It's an opportunity to have another chance at something, or a second chance. But the energy around it is release and redirect your energy. So a kind of course correct is occurring here. So it's either that to do with a relationship, a current relationship or a partnership of some sort of course correct or a change of direction, but something needs to be released and something needs to, a redirection needs to occur. But it's a very realistic look. Saturn is always very realistic. Anything that has been built and is wobbly, or it hasn't got a good foundation, or it wasn't based on your authentic self. So if you've been in a relationship or a partnership which has not been based on your true and highest self, then it will fall away, or it will just crumble and will need to be rebuilt, or something else or something new will need to come in, or some kind of drawing in a line in the sand will need to happen. Saturn return can be a few disappointments. It can be dealing with that. It can also be looking back at something and realizing what has worked and what hasn't worked for you, and then making this course correct and moving forward. So whatever you build under Saturn return is going to be long lasting. All right, it's got the number 5 there. 5 is always a number of change, so I feel there's some sort of change coming in, and So it's either a reformulation, but this time it's got to be built properly. It's got to have a strong foundation, and it's also got to be about your authentic self. In some ways, it can be you releasing aspects of the way you have related in the past, releasing aspects that haven't worked or haven't worked for you, and now you're going in a new direction, which is more about your goals, your dreams, your hopes, and your what you're aiming for in a relationship. It may have been not clear before, whereas under the Saturn return things will become very clear, and you will get clarity on certain things, and it's a kind of an opportunity to redirect towards what is going to be better for you in the long run, closer to your heart, more satisfying, and so on. But it's a slow moving energy. It's about building a foundation for life. All right. So Butterfly Maiden is always about transformation, and it's saying you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So she's saying do not fear these changes that are occurring in this house. Do not fear them, because they're going to bring you the transformation that you require. And on the other side of this is happiness and joy and success. All right. So just allow these transformational processes to happen. Let go of things that don't serve you or don't work for you. And in some cases, it may be a situation or a person, depending on your circumstances, but it can also be concepts. It can also be the way you have related in the past, whether this is a business partnership or a love relationship. It's how there's a transformation occurring. You are letting go of aspects which you've outgrown, basically, or you're aligning things to be more in tune with your authentic self. So very, very good card, very transformative card. But all the butterflies, it's that going through those transformational stages until you can fly off and start something new. Now, in some cases, this could be somebody coming in to the 7th house. This could be a partnership or a relationship coming in, which is solidifying. So you've released other aspects of the past around relationships, and now you're going into something else. Now, this person could be older than you. They could be mature, and they could be very well established. Very mature person, very well established, older. They could be very wise, if you know what I'm saying. So take that as it resonates, whether it's a love relationship or a business partnership, but it can be somebody like that coming in at this time. But it's saying that whatever you create under the Saturn return must be good and solid, and then it will be long lasting. And if this is a new person coming in, or the love affair has now graduated to a marriage or a more committed partnership, it's saying that it's going to be long lasting because of the Saturn return energy. And any transformation that you are going through now, you're going to get to the success on the other side, and don't fear the changes which are occurring. Now, in line with that, with the Saturn energy, it can also be that you do need to simplify things. Perhaps your past goals and hopes and dreams have been built up around other people or other situations, and you now need to simplify. And Saturn can be about letting go, releasing things, complications or other people's influences in your life. And now you're simplifying things. You're kind of having a very realistic look at everything, and you're letting go of aspects which don't serve you anymore. So simplify, solidify, and start building a really strong foundation here. Now, we have also got at the Fairy Tarot is the bottom of the deck is 10 of Summer. This is the 10 of Cups. Now, this card is the ultimate in get everything you want card. Everything you want comes in with the 10 of Cups or 10 of Summer. So it says an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely, people you can trust. So take all of those may apply, or only part of it may apply, but it really is everything going well. It's the ultimate. Happy life, happy family, happy relationships. Okay, everything working out for you. It's just everything beautiful that that everybody wants. You know what you're aiming for in your life. A very fulfilling, happy life. So all of this is possible for you. It could be that this is coming in with this person. If it's a business situation, it's saying that you can trust this person. This person is reliable. And that you can build something solid with them, and likewise with the love relationship as well. But it really is the ultimate. The 10 of Cups is the ultimate in emotional fulfillment coming in. It may be associated with this person. This is a Prince of Spring, so this could be somebody in your life at this time, whether it's a relationship or some other aspect they may be coming in. It could be somebody in your family, or whatever it is, or it could be somebody that you are working with currently. It could be a business partnership, or it could be some other aspect with the 9th house. It could be something that you are working on together, or somebody's advising you or helping you. It could be that. Or it could be these are the energies that you're going to be exuding, or that you need to bring on board at this time. So Prince of Spring, so charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. So this could be you, or this could be attributed to somebody. You may have somebody in mind who fits this. But this person is busy. They're action-oriented and they get things done. Okay, and if there's anything you need doing, they will be able to bring it to bear. So it also says that you may be needing to take immediate action in some regard here, and it says a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So whatever of those apply to you, this could be this passionate person or this passionate relationship coming in, or it could be that you're rearranging something in your finances and it affects your relationships or your business partnership, whatever the situation is. There's a challenge coming in, but you can easily overcome it. This is a get things done, very busy energy, very action oriented, but successful, gets things moving, and really gets things happening, and it's quick action as well. Now, I do feel that obviously with the Saturn return energy that there are going to be some things that need to be sorted out and let go of. There could be details that need to be worked out. As I said, there may be some lower court things or legal matters to be sorted out. It could be forming a contract or a partnership, whatever the situation is. But keep things simple, but straightforward and on the level, and make sure that whatever you're building is going to be long-lasting. Now, we have also got the 8th house here. So the 8th house is to do with unions. So this can be, as I said, a love relationship. It can also be a business partnership, and it's the nuts and bolts of how that union is fitting together or coming apart, as it may be. So this could be that something is being released in order to make way for something new. So take it as it resonates. The 8th house is always about endings and beginnings, or cycle shifts, cycle changes. So releasing an old cycle in your life and moving forward into a new one. Any kind of ending, beginning comes in with the 8th house. It can also be death of some sort, death and a birth, or rebirth, or regeneration, or renewal. Okay, so any one of those aspects may also be coming in. It's also about sexuality or intimacy. So this may be coming in if this is a love relationship. Perhaps that's getting regenerated, or you're going through some sort of cycle change in that regard. This person may not be like what you've, or like who you've been with before. So there may be changes or adaptations required, or maybe just some sort of stimulation coming into the 8th house in that regard. But it can also be, as I said, about how a union or a partnership fits together, the emotional and the material resources. How is that all going to work, or how is it being separated and divided, if that is the case that's coming in for you here. So it can also be, as I said, death. Now, this can be sort of the death of an aspect of your life, or the passing away of some aspect of your life. So this could be a cycle or structures you've had, or some sort of association, or just even a financial structure. It could be, because the 8th house is a financial house as well. So it could be that something in your life is now going through a cycle shift, and so it falls away. In some cases, it can be a death. Now, this can be a physical passing of somebody around you or within your environment. It could also have been connected to a death that happened some time ago, and there are still issues around that. Whether this is an emotional thing, something could be rising up in you, like emotional situations around that passing. It could have been, as I said, may not even have been recent, but something may be coming up. It can also be from a financial point of view. All financial matters come in with the 8th house. So this can be accounting, tax, banking, investments, assets, insurances, anything like that. And it can also, tax may very well be coming in. But I feel that this is about monetary things around emotional attachments, or aspects that have been there a long time and now may be falling away in some way. It can also be connected to like legacies or inheritances. So you may be, if you're older, you may be wanting to set up a legacy, or it could be that you are benefiting from an inheritance, or there's some aspect of that may be coming in with the 8th house. So now at the bottom you've got Chiron healing. So it's saying you won't be able to move forward in this house until healing occurs. So some sort of healing is necessary here. And that at the top you've got Eracura blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. So something in the 8th house is definitely changing or being released. And this also goes with the Saturn return. Saturn return can be taking a very hard look at what has gone on in your life up until this point. There may be disappointments financially. There could be disappointments with you invested in something and it didn't come off, or it didn't happen as expected, or perhaps you felt that you didn't handle it as well as you could have because you were perhaps not as mature as you could have been, or you just did the best you could in those circumstances. And with hindsight now you're seeing that certain aspects could have been done a bit better, or you need to release certain things so that you can move on. But some sort of healing is occurring here. Now this could be, as I said, emotional healing. It could also be, so this is associated often with things from the past, but it could also be healing of something that is, it's got an emotional attachment to it. Something that is requiring you to release your energy from there. Forgiveness may be required, but it's something to release your energy from there so that you can redirect that energy in a new direction. Because otherwise, if you leave your energy parked in that continual situation which goes round and round, it saps your energy, it ages you, it drains you of your life force, and you don't want that. Okay, so do your forgiveness if you need to for that situation. Go through forgiveness rituals, write letters, burn them, or do whatever you have to release your energy from being trapped in that situation. This could be generational, it could be karmic, it could be any kind of situation. It could also be emotions that you have attached to somebody who has passed, or there's a legacy involved here, something to do with that, and there's emotional healing that is required. You have to go back, you have to examine the situation, realize that whatever occurred had a place in your life, and you have to accept it. You have to accept that it had a place in your life. It's shaped you, and it's shaped your life in some way. So we are all here to learn. So everything is a learning experience. Look at it like that. Forgive the situation and release your energy, and forgive yourself. Release your energy from that, and then accept it and let it go. And then it should not reoccur, because sometimes with Chiron things can come in a repetitive cycle. It's like you've got to break through that cycle to let it go so that it doesn't keep coming back to you. Okay, in some cases it can be to do with a physical healing. So you may need to shell out a bit of finance to do with a physical healing. So this could be visiting a health facility or undergoing some kind of medical, it could be quite quick or sudden, some sort of medical situation you may have to deal with in this 8th house, and it's tied up with financial situations. But it could also be just kind of letting go of painful parts of your life, or painful aspects that are being reminded at this time, or painful situations around money, releasing all of those. As I said, applying forgiveness from that. You may felt that you've made a mistake or something, and now you need to release yourself from that. You're kind of maturing. You need to kind of grow into yourself and take a mature outlook at this point in time. And it says here, whatever this process is that you're going through here, it's saying that you're just blossoming. So you're just getting started with this process. It may be a healing process you're going through. It could be a reorganization of your finances. So things that you've put your money into, or that you've invested into, whether it's a relationship or a partnership or financial affairs, something you've invested your time and money into just didn't quite come off, or needs to be rearranged or released in some way. And it's just saying, have patience with this process, okay? Don't give up. Don't let go of what it is that you're working on here. And just be compassionate and kind to yourself. Simplify the matter, but keep going, as you will get to the other side of this. In some cases, this may be only for a few of you. With Chiron, Chiron rules medicine. It also rules all natural remedies and therapies. And this may be necessary in this eighth house in some way, or it could be to do with a career situation. You could be learning about this, learning. Chiron is about learning and studying and things like that as well, but it may be connected to those fields. So whether it's medical related or whether it's home remedies, and this is to do with or naturopathy, homeopathy, chiropractic, any of those kind of alternative fields of healing come in under Chiron. So you could be reorganizing yourself, or you may be reorganizing your business to do with this, or you may be learning something else around this. Erikura is also to do with nature, and she deals with floral or flower essences and the floral kingdom. So that may be relevant for you in this. It could be to do with remedies and essential oils or floral remedies. It could also help you on an emotional level. All of these therapies, and this is essential oils or Bach flower remedies or whatever it may be, and also the natural therapies and healings may assist you to release aspects to do with this eighth house. Now, this could be sexually related as well, to do with your change of a relationship and so on. However it comes in for you, Chiron does deal with that as well. Okay, so now we have got the ninth house coming in. Ninth house deals with the legal situation. So again, legal may be coming up here. So it's the law and the higher courts come in with ninth house. But the ninth house is many things. The ninth house is also about travel. It's also about international, possibly international travel or long distance. Or it could be an adventure or an exploration of some sort. Now this could be an internal exploration, an adventure, going, learning about new things or exploring new paths of profession for you. But it can also be a physical adventure, as in going on a trip of some sort. It could also be something like a pilgrimage or a spiritual quest that may also come in with the ninth house. It can also be about learning, higher learning. So this is a university level or adult education. Understanding deeper concepts, the seeking of truth or the seeking of wisdom comes into the ninth house. Religion, belief systems, and philosophy. So you could be studying law, or you could be studying any one of those areas, or it may be a profession for you. It's also about teaching and publishing. You may be involved in the publishing industry, or you may be wanting to publish something. Any kind of promotional work or public relations also comes in with the ninth house. It could also be business related, import, export, because it's got this foreign international concept attached to it. It's you meeting the world in some way, and that may be online or through publishing, whatever the situation is. So however it comes in for you, it could even be journalism, something coming in for the ninth house. But it's saying here, you've also got Sagittarius. Now Sagittarius rules the ninth house. So this is very much expansive. This is a very expansive energy. You're expanding in some way in this house. Now the sun is a very positive aspect to be having in this house. It's about radiance. It's about having a lot of influence. It's about being very confident, and being a Leo sign that could very well be coming in for you. You may be blossoming in that regard. You may be coming into your own with the Saturn return, the sun, and the Erikura and the transformation. I feel you are going through some sort of metamorphosis, or you are coming into your own. You are blossoming and reaching potential of some sort, and the sun is going to help you with that. Okay. It could be that you are very influential at this time, or it could be that you're taking a leadership role in this house. You're leading the way in some way. You may have to step up unexpectedly. Okay, remember I said about Uranus. Uranus can be expect the unexpected. So you may have to step up unexpectedly in some way, shape, or form here. You may have to lead the way, but you're going to be very influential. So this is about being humble and using integrity to get you where you need to be. All right. This is not about being opinionated or being boastful. This is a very radiant energy. It's charisma. Okay, it's having that, and Leos have got that in spades. So I feel it's coming into your own. If it's a legal matter that you are dealing with, I feel this is a very positive sign. Okay, the sun is a very positive energy. It's a very forward moving, very as I said, very influential, very charismatic, very radiant sign. It's also about life force. Okay, beaming forth. And you may be helping others at this time as well, because with the Chiron energy, sometimes what you go through in your life, you can help others with. You may be teaching others about this, or you may be leading the way and showing others how to do certain things that you have overcome in your life. Chiron has got a key there as its symbol. So you may be passing on knowledge to others in some way, and that is what the Dana High Priestess card is all about. Okay, teaching comes in very strongly here, or passing on knowledge of some sort. It can also be with the 8th house. Sometimes divorce does come in here. If you are a divorced person, what you've been through emotionally or financially or whatever, you may be helping others in that regard. I'm just saying that as a side note. But this is about influence. The sun is about influence, and the sun rules Leo, so this is your planet, okay? So very much a Leo energy coming in, but it's going to be very expansive energy. It's about pushing your energy out there and influencing others, or leading the way, or helping others. It could even be that you are leading your family in some way, you know? There's many ways that this can come in. So if it is a legal matter that you are dealing with here, you've got Mart coming in, fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner, all right? So it's saying that get out of your own way, all right? Don't be gunning for a particular outcome if there's a legal matter here. Rather look at putting your energy into finding a resolution. What ways can be put together to find a resolution? Because sometimes your view is not the only view. There will maybe other people or other views or other situations or probabilities and possibilities down the line which you cannot see now. The universe can see, and Mart can see. So this is a case of how are you going to lead the way in this situation? Are you putting your best foot forward? Are you using your integrity and your honesty and your honor in this regard? Okay, so focus on that and finding a resolution rather than gunning for a particular outcome. Detach from a specific outcome, put your case forward, and then let the universe and Mart work things out. All right, if it's not legal matter, then this is certainly moving your energy forward in some way. The Sagittarius energy is very expansive. This is about seeing the big picture and moving forward, seeing possibilities. It's also about luck. It's about breakthroughs. It's about moving past something. It's also very expansive it could be travel related, or it could be you know, moving around. There's movement coming in here in some way, shape or form. It can also in some cases be relief or rescue from something. In other words, something suddenly turns around and starts moving forward, or you have a breakthrough, as I said. But luck is on your side, and this is a very expansive energy, and it's movement forward or putting your energy into something that's going to take off. Now, at the top of your 9th house, you've got Dana High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So, as I said, teaching or publishing or spreading information out or being influential about what it is that you're doing here. High Priestess. Now, this doesn't have to be spiritual knowledge necessarily. It can be. The 9th house is about all forms of intuition. Okay, all intuitive processes come into the 9th house. Now, it's it really is a very intuitive aspect, and it can lead you into many different things with this. It's about harnessing and honing that ability. And she's saying that you've got it in spades, okay? This intuition is coming online for you. There's a lot of communication involved. So I feel it's speaking or teaching or writing, something like that. And it could be any form of knowledge that you have which is can help others. It doesn't matter what it is. It's how you present it and the way you present it. You can be spiritual in the way you present teachings about whatever it may be. It could be figures. It could be teaching children. It could be passing on knowledge of some sort. But it's the way you go about it, how you approach it, that you're bringing the high priestess in, and it's divine knowledge. It's divine knowledge that you have worked through and sorted out in your own way, and now you're passing that on in some way. And she's saying seminars, workshops, think tanks, whatever it is that you can do to get the knowledge and spread that out there. It's saying that this is a very good time to be doing that now. Okay, Leo, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. If you want to stay on for the love reading that's following now. Otherwise, have a great time, and I will see you next time. Hello, Leo. Welcome back to your love reading. This will be for you and your person, your significant other, your special someone, whether you are just starting out with somebody or whether you've been together for some time. Just take it as it resonates for your situation. Some of the aspects that are appearing here are also in the life reading, so you can go back and watch that. There's a timestamp below. But otherwise, I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, so let's see what we've got for you. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've got, for the current situation, it seems like this is kind of a fated or destined connection that you have. So we've got North Node appearing, which is always about destiny. It's always about fate. It's also about fulfillment. So I feel that this relationship has the potential to fulfill you on, or both of you, on many levels. It's kind of like your North Star. It's where you're meant to be, what you're supposed to be doing. Right place, right time comes in with North Node. It's also about the journey that you go on in a relationship, you know, and you know, it's kind of got a travel aspect to it, which is always about a journey. So this is obviously an emotional journey, and all the things that unfold, and it's kind of a blossoming as well. It's finding your way forward, but it seems to me that there's a door that's opened here, or it's like this is the path that you're supposed to be on. So there is it's a learning experience. All relationships are, but this one is saying that, you know, this is part of your destiny. It's really there, and I feel it's important. And this person could be soulmate, and you just feel very probably very comfortable with them, or you just have a deep bond with them, or you have a lot to learn from each other, and that is why you are together, you know. So it's all about the journey. It's all about the path that you're on, and understanding the process. There's development, so it's how you grow in this process. But I feel it's right place, right time, and that the relationship has a very good opportunity, or a potential to lead you into, you know, really good emotional growth and stability and fulfillment. I feel that's what's coming in for you. The divine door that you've got coming in is nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now, don't crawl back and hide. So I feel it's saying that you need to take up this destiny call, or this fate now, this path that you're on. You need to take it up. So don't go back to wherever you were before, or in whatever situation. You can't go back. You need to move forward. And so it's saying that take this leap now, and don't hide. Don't be afraid to put your love into the situation, because I feel you're going to get fulfillment from it. Now we also have mutable moon coming in, so it says nothing is yet set in stone. So what this can mean, normally mutable is very flexible, adaptable energy. All right, so I feel this is saying that you need to be flexible and adaptable. Leos often are there where it's a fixed sign, so sometimes you can be very fixed about the way things, the way you want things to work out, or the path that things should be taking. So you get very fixed and find it hard to change or be adaptable. This is how you want it, and that's that, you know. So what it is saying is that you do need to be a bit more flexible, you know, and be willing to adapt as you go along. It can also mean that the whole situation is still developing between you. All right, there's still things that can be changed or maneuvered or improved, that nothing is set in stone. So if there has been a bit of a speed bump along the way, that it can be addressed, and that, you know, solutions can be found. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. But it's saying that it's a very flexible, moving energy. It's a very communicative energy as well, the mutable moon. So I feel that, you know, there's movement here, and you just have to go with it. And this is probably why you've got the surrender as well, which is surrender to this movement, surrender to this North Node, which is about direction, your direction in life. Surrender to that, and you've got some very positive cards here. So I feel that this has got a very good potential for you. Now, from your point of view, we've got Venus coming in. So this may be you, or it could be your person. The qualities are interchangeable, but if this is on your side, then Venus is saying that this is obviously how you feel. The love energy, or the romantic energy, is with you in this regard. So you may be looking at this person from that point of view, from a romantic and loving point of view. You could also be seeing this as a wonderful or a beautiful opportunity at this time. And Venus is all about the beautiful things in life. It's about, you know, very sort of, it's almost like a luxurious energy. It's a very sensual energy as well. So you could also be very attracted to this person. You could be fully into that attraction, or you could be exuding a lot of attraction and magnetism at this time, and that is what has drawn this person in as well. So, or it could be that the love energy that you are feeling is making you very magnetic, you know. So whatever it is, Venus is with you, and that is always about love and romance and receiving energy as well, pleasure and sensuality and all of those lovely qualities. Then we have got the Divine Door. It says, the Odyssey, take in the beauty of country lands and botany, explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. So I feel this is how you're looking at it. You're looking at it as a wonderful exploration or an opportunity for exploration, for an adventure, you know. And life is an adventure, and so is love, you know, and you've got to look at it like that. You've got to be willing to take that up, to listen to that call, which is what the North Node is all about, you know, to actually look at it as a throwing your hat in the ring and going for it, you know. That's what it's all about. Now your person, they've got quincunx, so I feel that they are seeing this as quite a mysterious situation. They may be really magnetized to you or deeply attracted to you, but they're trying to understand the complexity of it, and they're still working that one out, you know. But it's like they're seeing this as, they're mystified at how this has happened, or they may be just mystified with the draw or the magnetism that you have, and you keep drawing them in, or they are absolutely magnetized to you and they can't quite understand it because it may not have happened to them before, you know. So it's a little bit of a mystery, a little bit complex for them. And they maybe have been in previous relationships or in other times in their life a bit more black and white, whereas now they've encountered something which is a bit more mysterious. It could also be that they don't fully you know, understand all concepts of this relationship, all the differences between you. And as I said, life is not black and white. There's a lot of grey, and they are probably trying to come to terms with the fact that you are going to be different in many ways. You are different from them in many ways, and you've got different attitudes or ways of doing things, and that they're not always going to fully understand every aspect of this situation, but they can accept it and they can enjoy the process and still love and put their love and energy into the relationship, because not everything can be explained or weighted as black and white, you know. So I feel that's where they are at the moment. It's transforming them, this, and they're trying really hard to understand it, but I feel that they're going to eventually accept the fact that this is a very mysterious process which has occurred here. You may have met under unusual circumstances, or it could be that you're going through a transformation if you've already been together for some time, and they're just slowly coming to a deeper understanding of you or of the relationship. And they're going to have to dig deep in this regard, or they are, because it says deeper. This is one of the cards, the Divine Doors. Deeper, you are not finished, you are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper, the best is to come. Hold on, hold on. So I feel that they are busy plumbing the depths here, trying to work things out, and they're exploring this from it's almost like a puzzle for them, you know. So they've got to work on it. They've got to they're trying to understand something which is, as you know, a love relationship has many twists and turns, and not everything is fully fully comprehended. Life is full of surprises. And then this is the other door that they've got. It says, a moment's joy, sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart will. So I feel they're making memories. They're making memories now with you, or they want to make memories in this regard, new memories. And it could be new memories in comparison to what they've been or where they've been before, or what they've had in the past, you know. So this is about kind of working through the adventure of this relationship and making memories, and you know, creating a sort of a blueprint for the future. I feel that's what's occurring here. Now you've also got the sun here. So the sun energy is a beautiful energy, and this is about being vivacious. It's about enjoyment. It's about putting all your energy into things. Your sun is your spirit, your life force, your vitality. It's also leadership. it's quite a masculine energy as well, but it's about coming into your own. It's about radiating joy and happiness and positivity and optimism, and I feel that's what needs to happen here. You need to bring this energy into the relationship. The sun rules Leo. It's also that, you know, one or either of you may have been very much an individual up until this point, and now you're becoming a couple, and that is going to bring complexity, as I said. So it could be about that, it could be about balancing that, but one or either of you may need to take leadership in this regard. But I feel that it's about shining. It's about shining this radiant energy and really putting your enthusiasm and your energy into it and handling things with integrity and honor. I feel that's what's going to come in for you. We've also got the bottom of the Divine Doors deck for you. It says 1111, which is a synchronicity number. And it's also, it indicates new beginnings, new life. It quite often features in twin flame connections. And it says numbers in doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. So it's saying throw your hat in the ring, both of you, and enjoy this wonderful process and the building of a relationship, and this lovely essence and energy that can be put in, and being aware of just the possibilities of how this has come about for you, and enjoying the moment, you know, and the synchronicity of it. You may have come together through very synchronistic circumstances, or it could be that things are happening at the moment, certainly with North Node Destiny, that synchronicities could very well be happening for you. And then finally, we've got New Moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. So, as I said, one or either of you maybe have been very individualistic or had a very individual life. And now you may have been very much detached from emotional relationships and so on. And it's saying that you need to bring love into the situation. By all means, you know, you are individuals coming together, but bring love into the situation and harness that energy, and you know, make sure that you are handling things from that point of view, and that you are not so detached that you are missing out on certain synchronicities and clues and things like that. You've got to be able to read the energy, but bring love in, and that will help to smooth the waters and help to bring you together, even though you may be differing in certain ways, or had different lives up until this point, or whatever the case may be. Okay, Leo, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.